All right. Testing 1 2 3. All right, just added an update to my computer, so I had to make sure this thing is working. All right, everyone, how are we doing? Today we took a trade on REVB. It's a NASDAQ stock with a definitely a low float, 7.82 million shares. Average volume 3-month period, 314,000. Volume for today, it does have high volume for today. It's sitting at 1.6 million, so definitely high relative volume, threefold. Now, took this trade literally during the pre-market. The market opened pre-market at 1 a.m. here on the West Coast. We can see that at 1 a.m. suddenly there was an increase in volume, and the stock became the leading gainer of the pre-market, up 50% at that moment. And these lines here, the blue lines, represent the trend lines I drew while on my phone. And then I jumped out of my I literally jumped out of comfort in order to come to the computer and record this. So I started recording after adding these trend lines there. After it broke this resistance at 260 with high volume, I knew that this thing is serious. After it broke that 260, it was up around 80 something percent. And so definitely worth looking. So I thought, okay, look at this volume, increase in volume, broke above that 260, boom, all the way up towards 317. I knew we had to wait for a pullback. Can't get too ecstatic and follow it, you know. So I waited for a pullback. I knew that around VWAP there should be a strong support. So here we are waiting for it to either hit VWAP or below it and then come back up and give us confirmation that there's still strength in this stock. So let's just watch this and we'll see. So it's testing that 270 area as a support near the VWAP being 270. So you can see it there, testing 270 as a support, breaking above 270, went ahead and added there. 500 shares at 274.9. And there we are, drawing a red line as a potential stop loss. And then you can see it that immediately it goes in our favor. We're up about like $50 in less than a minute, 65.70. It's still going up, but we can't get too amazed about things like this. We know that there's a huge resistance there at 317. So at this moment we can see an increase in volume. It is going towards that 317 as a resistance. We are up $155 in about 3 minutes or less, actually 2 minutes. We know it's going to hit that resistance and then possibly trend downwards. People taking profits up there. But we have higher hopes for this stock. We know that it can potentially break above that 317 and give us bigger profits. But if it does not, our red line there at 260 will be our stop loss. We just have to cut the losses. So we can see it doing exactly that. It is definitely struggling there at that resistance. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this for the sake of time. hit that resistance, around that resistance, fell downwards. Now hit that resistance right around 317, and this is where legends are born. Let's think about this real quick. Because this is where legends are born, right? Hit that resistance around 317. It fell down. Many people will panic sell, but we can definitely not fall victim to our emotions here, because we know that if it falls below here, we'll take our losses. We'll just keep it objective, right? And it get relatively close to it, and you can become a nervous wreck, or you cannot. There it is, falling super close to that stop loss we had written out there. But out of nowhere, huge influx of buyers came in, and it literally began to squeeze. There, you can see it. Huge squeeze. We're up $300 in like less than 2 minutes. But we know that it broke above that 317, and if it begins to stall near that resistance, previous resistance of 317, and which is now support, we would go ahead and take profits. Just take the profit, don't think about it too much. That's where we took profit, and we gained $225 in about 14 minutes, literally. After that, we know that if it breaks below that support, comes down, we would know that it is a head and shoulders pattern, meaning it is a bearish pattern. So this would be the shoulder, this would be the head, breaking above resistance, coming down. If it comes down, tries to break above that resistance of 317, it's going to have so much trouble doing it, just based off the fact that it is a bearish pattern. And yeah, not bad. Literally 14 minutes. It is insane. $225. And here we are. Let's watch what it's doing right now. There it is. Went ahead, took profit here, and it just consolidated right now. It is trying to get some more volume to break above that 317. But obviously, looking at this, how the chart looks, that 317 is going to be very difficult to break. Even if it breaks above that 317, you have that 348 to break above. On the 5 minute, it looks like a huge stopping tail. Very bearish. It is overextended. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the morning. You never know what happens. We're thinking if it breaks above these levels of $3.17, it can go all the way up towards $7.88, and that is a humongous move. But we'll see. That'll be it for this morning, at least for now. Thank you all for being here, for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye bye.